From the economy to immigration, more and more polling data shows worrying numbers for President Trump and Republicans. CNN's chief data analyst Harry Enton is with us now. Harry, how have Americans felt about how the president is doing so far?
You know, I think it's so important to note when you look at Trump's net approval rating, it's been negative in the recent polling, but it just hasn't been the recent polling. Look at this. Look at how long his approval rating has been negative. It's been nearly a year. We're talking over 345 days in the red. And with independents, it's even been worse. I mean, overall, his net approval rating has been between -10 and -20 points in the past few polls, if you take an average of them. But if you look among independents, he's been floating at about -30 points oftentimes. The numbers with independents have been absolutely awful, and I'm just not quite sure how an administration can be politically alive when you have numbers that are that poor.
How about on the issue of the economy?
Yeah, okay. So why did Donald Trump get reelected back in 2024, right? It was the economy, right, James Carville? It's the economy, stupid. Although I'm with a smarty pants right here in Boris Sanchez. I know, I'm so kind. If you look at his net approval rating on the economy, look how long it's been negative for. Over 365 days it's been negative. It's been negative for over a year. So on the issue that he was so strong on in term number one, the issue that got him reelected to the White House, the American people have turned against him. And that is a big reason why, of course, they have turned against him overall. And of course, his numbers on inflation have been even worse than on the economy. And of course, inflation sunk the Joe Biden presidency, and it looks like it's sinking the Donald Trump presidency.
That is stunning in part because Americans feel like affordability continues to be a problem. He also got elected not only on fighting inflation and that key issue of the economy, but also on immigration and closing the southern border. How does that data look?
You know, when Donald Trump first came down that escalator, right, all the way back in 2015, it feels like a lifetime ago. And in some ways it was. You know, it was almost 11 years ago at this point. Immigration, immigration, immigration. And what's so interesting here is the American people have turned against him on immigration as well. And in my opinion, it is all linked back to the ICE protests and, of course, ICE going into these big cities. Because take a look here. How long has his net approval been negative on immigration? Look at that. Since the Los Angeles ICE protests, that was the inflection point. That was the turning point. And now he's been negative, get this, for a very, very long period of time. It's been over 200 days at this point.
So over 200 days on immigration, over a year on the economy. How does this look going into this year's midterm per the prediction markets?
Okay, so I think what's so important to note here is the House, right? The House, the House, the House. And this, to me, gives the entire game away. If you look at the Kalshi prediction market, at this point, what we see is, look at this. We see that the Democrats are overwhelmingly favored to take back the U.S. House of Representatives. It has been right about 4 and 5 odds, 4 and 5 chance for a long period of time. And that's not much of a surprise when Donald Trump is as unpopular as he is, that, of course, there's going to be suffering down ballot for Republicans. And here's the other thing that I will note. It's not just the House that's in trouble.
Oh, wow.
It's the Senate as well. And that, to me, is so interesting because this entire time you look at that map, you say, okay, you know, Republicans, a lot of these seats Democrats need to win. They're in Republican states. But in fact, it turns out, according to Kalshi, we're dealing with right now Democrats' chances on the rise about 2 and 5.
We'll see what that might mean for Trump's the second half of his second term. Harry Enton, thanks.